Hey guys, this is a Techno Geek Reviews production. Mr. Blue right here. I've seen Thor Ragnarok. I'm just gonna say before I get into this. Spoilers. Spoilers. If you have not seen this film, step out of this video. Now that being said, let's get into the review. Here we go. You all have seen I've reviewed two prior Thor films before reviewing this film. The first film was pretty great, and the sequel was less great to that. To be honest, it's everything I've wanted out of the sequel to the first film. This film meshes the tone of Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor into one awesome packed film. Tone-wise, most characters I ranted about and complained about in prior films are all but taken out in this film, and it's been fixed for the most part. So far, the Phase 3 has been killing it this year. Civil War, but we all know which one's my favorite that takes the top spot, and will always take the top spot. Spider-Man Homecoming, but mind you, I may have a bias because looking at these pictures I'm going to show you in this part of the review, there's a lot of Spider stuff in my room, so I'm very biased. I'm admitting I'm biased at that part. I also can break it down in two ways, this film. One where it's both half a Thor and Hulk movie, and the other half where it follows the basic 3-act hero formula structure. The first 10 minutes of the film is status quo, like any Thor film you would watch. He fights Surtur, and it's just like any passable Thor film that just But then out of nowhere, he loses his hammer, his dad, his friend's orders free, and then he learns that power isn't in the hammer, it's in the person. This is also the only time I've enjoyed Odin in a Thor film, and he's dead. I also have to say, while this is single-handedly the best Thor film I've ever seen, it doesn't top Spidey for the reasons I just told you guys. It doesn't top Avengers. It's about on par with Guardians of the Galaxy 1. This film meshes two iconic runs for two underrated characters, the Planet Hulk run and the Thor Ragnarok run. Man, this film, it's dope, yo. It makes Thor the Iron Fist in the group. Not in the way I'm saying he's a bad character. He's just like the character nobody really cares about, and this film sort of makes him more of a character that people will care about. Yes, ladies and gents, Chrissy does have a usual shirtless scene in this film like the two prior films. This film has two big bads. One being the Grandmaster, that's a hindrance to Thor and Hulk and Valkyrie in the midsection of the film. And the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of this film is a typical Thor film. This film actually uses great use of the Led Zeppelin song. I thought they were originally not even gonna use in the film. It's used in the beginning when he's fighting Surtur, and the last half of the film with Hulk when he's fighting Hela. Hulk is even able to talk. It's also as much a buddy comedy with Thor and Hulk as it is with Thor and Loki. I enjoyed the running gag of Thor saying he didn't like Hulk to Bruce, and he didn't like Bruce to Hulk, and it's not that bad of a gag. Hela is a great villain, the second villain of this film. That is Odin's sins. Yeah, and believe it or not, Loki is the chaotic neutral in this film. Hela is a villain that's like the devil loved child, even though she's Odin's child. She's kind of like a devil love child of Thor and Loki. She has Thor's aggression and mere anger at hitting things and breaking things and making them fall apart with her minions. But she also has Loki's jealousy and similar style in villainy. That reminds And Scourge really reminds me of Crossbones in this film, and like the way he is in Captain America Winter Soldier, the way his facial reactions are when he has to witness what Hela does and what he has to do for her. But unlike Crossbones, where he sets up plots for Civil War and really hates our main hero for the next film, he redeems himself in the last half. Korg was an absolute joy to watch. His goofiness and the director Taika Waititi, sorry dude, there's no way I'm gonna say that without sounding it politically correct. I sound like I'm saying titties. I mean twatties. Okay. He's seen as, he's like a bouncer scene, and being I have friends with all different types of background, he's very right. They also reference Avengers Age of Ultron, Natasha's line, as Bruce is about to freak out, and he's like, sun's going down. Sun is going down. I think Loki finally made his arc full circle in this film. He finally met his redemption arc full circle, and this film confirms Loki was actually a trickster even as a kid, way before he made his turn in the first Thor movie, which kind of makes his turn make less sense in that film. Thor has a great line to Loki saying he lost faith in him, but he still loves him. They made a nod to Hulk and Valkyrie's histories and switched parts of the arc in those comic issues to make it fit this film, and switched characters who were usually together to make it fit with this film, that from what actually Hulk is actually dating in the comics for Planet Hulk. As a whole, this was just a fun time to watch. Thor loses Asgard, but he always keeps a smile on his face, just like Star-Lord when he loses his mother. I will give this film an 8 out of 10. Best Thor movie. Do I hold it as high as Spider-Man Homecoming? You already know the answer. Kinda hard. Take a shot every time I say Spider-Man Homecoming in this review. You'll be drunk. But it's still an amazing film. Go watch it. And that's my review. So that was my review of Thor Ragnarok. Hope you ladies and gents enjoyed it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe. That's my view on Thor Ragnarok. May you guys have a Thorific week. Yes, I used puns right there. One pun for you. Keep going.